Hello, hello. I'm back. All right, people. Oh my God, there's so much going on. So I want to apologize that I haven't been back right away. It's been very, this transition from working in the government for 34 years to being free and watching the government crashing down has been very difficult for me. So I had to get on some antidepressants. You have to do what you have to do. So anyway, I'm feeling a little bit stronger and I'm ready to get in here and take a look at what is going on. So please make sure that you are subscribed so that you can come in and chat to us. And I'm very, very open to getting questions from you. Please make sure, oh goodness, I didn't put those on, that you put your questions in all caps. And please like and subscribe if you wouldn't mind. Help me build my channel back up. Hi, Moonchild. So I see Corey was here and Rose Blue was here. Hi, Pegasus. All right, well, that's okay. You can always watch back, Pegasus. So, yeah. Hi, Julie. Oh, is RFK Jr. going to take those away? Can you, I think I know what you mean, but can you be a little bit more specific? Okay. Let me see. Hard to speak time, but how long must we deal with this? Oh, yeah. Yeah, time is difficult. And I know I've seen other stuff in the past, like the Democrats taking the Senate and the Congress. I do still see that. Again, it could be timing, but I don't think the American people, oh, antidepressants. No, he's not going to take those away. No, he's not going to take those away. So no, he's going to be stopped. So just watch. I don't think he'll be there long. I think they will out-science him. He's already coming around to the measles. So just watch that because I feel like they're gonna give him a lot of science. So he's gonna learn. They are very smart at HHS. So yeah, no, they're not taking mine away. Because of them, I need to do that. So that's why I haven't been able to get in here. All right. So I'm not used to talking. So if I sound like I'm blah, 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 I have to get used to coming in and, talking again. And I do still want to do it more often. So we're getting there now. So I hope my sound is okay. This time it's coming out of here and not out of there. I've turned that off. My last show, I was mad about it too, because I had attached the camera and it messed up my sound. So I changed it so we don't have that problem. But yeah, please put some questions in if you want. I'm going to look at everything only for an hour today. And I've actually set an alarm for myself to be off in an hour. I may want to record something later to put up. So I have a lot I need to get going again and get this channel moving. Yes, I hope so too. And I'm very distressed about it. I do want to say that this weekend I went to visit my mom, and she lives in Rockville, Maryland, and that's where I used to work, in Rockville. And I was coming home on 355. I was passing the Tesla dealership, and on both sides of the road there was this wonderful protest. And so it was fun for me. I got to beep and, cheer them and clap as I was driving through. And I didn't know that they were doing that because I might want to join them on a Saturday out there. So it's possible I'm going to get out there. So my feelings about all of this aren't very popular in some places around where I live. So I just need to stop talking about it elsewhere and be in the right places to discuss it and to fight it. So yeah, we all need to get out there. Yes. All right. I just I need some water. I just brushed my teeth, so the toothpaste is messing with my throat. All right. So I've got my cards and I'm ready to read. So I guess I do have some subjects that I want to read about. So yeah, I have to get my mouth. I should have done my exercises before I came on. All right. So I've got a lot to get into here. We've got the Trump Vance ambush, which was absolutely despicable. Despicable. I couldn't even believe it. Yeah, I'm going to look at the future of douche and Leon Husk. Talk about the town hall meetings, the protests that we're seeing everywhere, whether or not Putin's going to escalate in Europe. Of course, my friends, the Fed employees, I might want to talk about that. But please put your questions in. So, hello, Carolyn. Oh, your aunt lived in Rockville, yes. Oh, God, we're not going to have a President Vance. Here, I'm going to say it. Impeach Trump and Vance, both of them. Get them out of here. They're awful. So, and I don't think Marco Rubio is going to be there too much longer either. I don't see him lasting too much. But I'm grabbing your questions if you put them in. So let's get those questions together. Yeah. So yeah, Rubio needs to resign. He literally needs to resign. That was unbelievable. He looked like he was like sinking back into the couch. He was going to disappear. Yeah, I'd want to disappear too if I were sitting there. So yes. All right. Yeah, my throat. Not used to talking at all now since I don't have work. I'm not talking to people. I don't have meetings. This is like the most I've talked today. So good. All right. Well, let's try to get into this. Oh, Rubio being killed. Oh, yeah. I'm going to stay away from things like that, though. I have my thoughts on those things, but just in the interest of not having Secret Service banging on my door, I'm not going to read on that kind of stuff. And I know I've heard people, I've mentioned this before, and I've been kind of people beshawed, and I'm like, you don't understand you don't know who's watching your video and who's going to go and report you. So you do need to be careful about some of the things that you're saying and reading on. Like I'm going to stay away from certain things. I see them, but I don't know that I can reveal that because I'm going to get shut down. So I don't want to go there yet. I do know that I do believe that I am going to say this. I do believe that America isn't going to go down this way. And we could see something happen because it's out of bounds right now and it's un-American. And I know for me, I wasn't going to work for any damn dictator. So I got out. I wanted to go out and be able to speak freely and not have to worry about the Hatch Act. So I don't have that hanging over my head and yakety I'm going to do. So we are here. All right. So freedom. Okay. So anyway, yeah. All right. Well, let's see. Let's get the party started. I've changed the this here to be, I figured, why isn't this moving? Blue. I wanted to go blue and, I'm feeling it. So, all right, let's see. Why don't we talk about, let's get going here. Let's get started. All right, in light, let's just start with this. Let's look at the GOP town hall meetings. All right, let me talk a little bit first, because with these meetings, I think they're finally finding out, even though they want to make it be, oh, it's paid people. No, it's not paid people. These are your constituents. And they're supposed to be, when they get elected, they're supposed to be helping the people in their state. So if they feel like they can't, I want to say this to the elected officials. If you don't feel like you can represent all of your constituents, please don't run. Just stay home. Let somebody else do it. You're wasting our time. We've got total waste of time up there at the legislative branch. So, and it's now like the courts and the federal employees who are the last of the guardrails. So it's pretty despicable. But yes. Oh, hello, Dawn. Welcome. All right, let's get busy. All right, let's go see what I can't talk. See, seriously, I'm not talking anymore. Blah. It's like I'm not used to it. Okay, let's look at the town hall meetings. Let's see if it's going to make any kind of impact on the Republicans, because they need to step up and grow up for once. I don't think it's going to. The Democrats are pulling a lot of people in. That I can say that we are seeing. So, but I'm really interested in whether or not they're going to start reacting correctly to the complaints, because those are the people that are electing them, and we need them to get off their duffs and do their jobs or stop running for office. And don't forget, for entertainment purposes only. All right. All right, let's see. Is it going to make any difference? Hi, A-Dub. What will fall out? Okay. All right. That's a good question. I got it. All right, let's go see. All right. And I got the Six of Pentacles here. I wonder if I need to pull this in. Feels like it's really far away. Okay. All right. Hold on a second. Yeah, just a little bit more in because I feel like we're okay. All right. Oops. Got to get this guy. All right. I've got the Six of Pentacles down here. So it's kind of like they're only interested in hearing from one side. It feels like, that they're getting up there and they're doing their talking points and, this, that, and the other thing. And they're not listening. They're still doing the same game that they always play. Yeah, it is all about money, but there is an end coming. There's an end coming to them and this game that they're playing because people aren't putting up with it anymore. They're getting into talking about things like ending Medicaid, Medicare, and Social Security. And hey, C. Douglas. So I remember you. Let me add. Okay, I want to grab you guys when I see you. Okay. The ones I remember. Okay. So there is like an ending coming here somewhere for their behavior, because everything's focused on the money and all that business. And the Three of Pentacles. So, okay, that's largely a collaboration card, except, well, they're not collaborating, right? I can't talk. I really can't talk today. Collaborating with anybody. And we have the Queen here, and she's our truth card with that sword, But it feels like they might have to come to the table because they're understand the people are letting them know, that this really can't continue. They can't continue to spout these lies and make everybody talk over them and do all that stuff that they're doing. Everybody knows what the truth is. They know. So, right, I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on, I'm going to clarify. King of Cups, that was my Biden card, Wheel of Fortune, and the Two of Wands. Well, all right. They don't really want to give up their power. This is kind of my Dominion card, the guy looking out, with the earth, the whole world in his hands. But we do have the King of Cups and we have the Wheel of Fortune. So it's kind of like the people are saying, we really want the truth. We are feeling all of this pain because of what you're doing to us up there. We're feeling the pain. You're going to hurt us. Now is the time, for you to act. But they're still wanting to hold on to their stupid dominion. They don't want to let go. But I want to know. I want more. I want to know if they're going to do something. Knight of Wands. Well, it's definitely going to be something that's going to be moving fast. I feel like there's going to be kind of a big change coming. Like there's a blowback that's happening already. We're starting to see it. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Fatima. Hi, Rose Blue. All right, let me see. And one more just for good measure. Yeah, they're still just wanting to hold on to power. It's going to be tough to move them. I think there's going to be some movement. And we see that here. It's just like, there's some, I know what it is. I know what it is I'm trying to express. I think there's going to be like, some people are going to break off of the MAGA party line. There's going to be people chipping away because they know they're supposed to be doing be working for their constituents, and they're not going to get elected. And people are saying so. Hi, Sharon Lee. And so it's kind of like, I always say that. I shouldn't keep saying it. It's just that there's going to be slow chipping away of these people. So I do feel like we're going to get some movement, but it's getting to a breaking point because all the stuff happening that we're going to read about today is kind of why. So, all right, let's put this away. Oh, those stupid sanctions. Oh, sanctions. Oh, no. I hope he doesn't move those. Let me see. All right, let me take this banner off. Get it out of here. All right, let me go to your questions. Hi, everyone. Oh, the banking system. It better be, because I've got some money in it. I'm going to have to move it. So I have to keep an eye on my retirement too, in case things get crazy. If I have to pull it out of there and put it in an IRA, you just don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. All right, let's see. Okay, this is not a question. Okay. Let's see. Pegasus wanted to know, how long are we going to be dealing with this? Well, okay, let's see. I don't know. I feel like it's just, it is going to be a while. And I think it's going to be when the people, the United States citizens are going to need to wake up and be heard. And I think that's part of it. And just remember what we saw in South Korea when they tried to do martial law down there and the people weren't having it. And they just, descended, upon, they got out there. And we also saw that recently in Germany, where it was like hundreds of thousands of people went out and fought back against the right, trying to come in there and doing what they're doing. So America doesn't normally take this kind of stuff. So it is really going to be up to all of us, and keep calling your senators and your representatives. Okay, I got your question. Okay. Rose blues, 2 pieces. Okay. But it's like, we do have to be. I've been calling people too. And I know for me, I'm going to try and get involved in some protests, which I've never done in my life. But getting to drive through the Tesla one this weekend was so great. It felt so good to see it. And, I may go downtown and join some of the protests in front of some of the agencies from my brothers and sisters in the Fed government. So I'm not in anymore. I'm retired. Okay. Oh gosh, that crypto stuff. Oh, there's so many questions. All right, let's move on. All right. Carolyn asked, on the chance we have a President Vance? No, never. Whoops. We're not going to have a President Vance. Would the Senate be less likely to cave to him? I don't think they respect him, number one, anyway. I don't see him lasting. And I know that people are already calling for him to resign based on his behavior at that meeting with Zelensky. Oh, that was absolutely the most worst thing I ever saw in my entire life. I couldn't watch it the whole way through. I still haven't been able to watch it the whole way through because all I'm doing is yelling at the television set. So it's like, I can't do it. I'm going to throttle him. Okay. So it's just, no, you don't do that to an ally. Holy, what in the hell is going on? So yes, I know you do. There's a sign on the door of one of the Tesla dealerships saying we hate them too. Yes, of course. I mean, it's just nonsense. But no, I don't think that we're going to see a President Vance. I really don't believe so. Now, what I'm kind of seeing or hoping for at this point, I'm not sure whether it's my own, what I'd like to see anyway. But if the Democrats get everything back, if they can get the Congress and the Senate, we can definitely get Trump impeached. So, and we need to, because he's overstepped, he's abusing his powers, all of those things, everything going on, everything that we're witnessing is an overstep. Everything. And everything I talked about before I retired about how the government worked and before I came out as a federal employee or whatever, I'm not anymore. But no, nothing's working anymore. So I'm working with how it's supposed to work and how it's not working. And it's not working is driving me batshit crazy because I can't figure out. I mean, I know what they're trying to break, but it's just, and they're trying to break it all. They're just trying to break the whole damn thing. And it's, you do not want that. You don't want them to get rid of all the federal employees because there are people working very, very hard. They're trying to make everyone's lives, our lives, American people better. And they do. And they're not sitting around doing nothing and twiddling their thumbs and this 5 things thing. Oh, if I had to do that, I would have been like, I was on Reddit and I was like, just take 5 bullets out of your PMAP and put it in and just send it off every week. Because it's like, you're not really allowed to say what you're doing. So I'm just glad I'm not in anymore because I'd be sending some hate bullets back. So I was going to get in trouble if I stayed. So I needed to retire. It wasn't going to go very well. So I got out. All right. Enough about that. But all right, let's go over here and let's answer a question. All right. Yeah, I wasn't gonna fare too well. And I was also worried they were going to find my YouTube stuff. So that's why the channel's gone. All right. A-Dub is asking, what will the fallout be from the felon deciding Russia isn't a cyber threat to us anymore? Putin is going to destroy what's left of the divided states of West Russia. Okay. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of fallout on this. And cybersecurity is a major thing in the federal government, and the Privacy Act and all that stuff, all of your data, any personal identifying information that the government collects has to be protected. And I know my agency, I think, I'm not going to say where I worked. I'm not going to get into that right now. We had a cyber attack a couple of years ago, I think. And then we've had other ones, and they got into OPM, and of course all my stuff's on the dark web. But and now, we've got the Husk boys, the little pilled up douchebag boys in there getting into everyone's information. But cyber threat is real, more real now. I think it's even worse because there's maligned actors looking at people's information who have not been cleared or vetted. So we don't know what they're doing with things. And the fallout, this is really going to be way bigger, unfortunately, because we have people, they caught one of those Doge boys. I don't know if it was Big Paul. So whether or not he was the one, somebody uploaded a whole bunch of information to their personal server that was open to the public. I read about, and so they are, unfortunately. Okay, thank you, Pegasus. So we're already kind of compromised right now. And the people I knew in cybersecurity in where I was working before I left at the beginning of February were trying to tell us that the hr@opm.gov emails were legitimate. And I was thinking, oh, shoot, they're having to do this because I don't believe, and I won't say that person's name, that our ISO top person would have ever said that. It's like they were, it's like someone's got a gun to their head to do it. So it's like, I don't believe for 1 minute that they thought it was okay. So I don't know. All right. The fallout. Well, let's look at the fallout. I'm talking about it. Let's get in here. 25 minutes. I need to read some cards. All right, let's go. What's the fallout going to be? Let's take a look. All right. No, I'm starting to talk. I don't know. It's just the cybersecurity is a big deal. Big deal. And everything that they're doing right now, they're into everything. And then not only just the Doge thing, but I know Hegseth said to step back. I think that's what AW is also talking about. So I saw that and I could not believe that. So it's a two-part issue. So yeah. All right, what's the fallout going to be? Okay. I'm trying to do this without Queen of Pentacles. Oop, Nine of Swords reversed. I only took out 4. Okay, everybody's reversed. Take that one. Page of Swords. Okay, so what are we looking at? All right, well, we got swords, so this is that information. All right, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, our security has been compromised for sure. And it's going to be more open. It already is. We've already got problems. There's already holes because they're going into the agencies. Doge is making it worse. And we have people that are running that who are sympathizing with Russia. Oh God, it's just all right. I'm sorry. I'm just having a moment here. Okay. So with the 8 of Cups, all right, it is fluid. And I love that this guy's in red over here and he's walking away, but he's taking information. He looks sneaky, right? He's taking information. He's red. We do have some guardrails. I mean, there's still some security in place to keep it back. I'm sure that there are people within the agencies who are trying to block this behavior and at least try to protect the information that they have before they're compromised internally as well as externally. This is going to become a bigger issue for those still able to work in the government. With the Page of Swords here, you know, they have to be more aware and paying closer attention. I mean, not that they don't, they pay very close attention. Like where I worked, I mean, you couldn't do anything. It was like everything was pretty much locked down. So even for people in the agency, all right, 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a lot of more work to do as far as, I mean, it's just going to make cybersecurity a lot harder because if we're not going to be paying attention to, you know, getting the hackings, I mean, I don't even know what a lot of swords. Okay, so I have the Queen of Swords here too. So there's, yeah, getting to the heart of the matter. There may be someone who can talk Hegseth down from that. They might be able to get him to understand the seriousness of this issue and, you know, fight back. So there's going to need to be work. There's going to have to be somebody getting in there and explaining how serious the situation is to our national security. And there's a lot of different agencies that can get involved in that. You know, so yeah, it's just a hot mess. I'm just like I'm so flabbergasted that this stuff is going on. I can't even, that's why it's like for me to get in here and do this, I'm just thinking about it, knowing what's some of what's already in place. And then it's just awful. All right. All right. So C. Douglas is asking, how solid do you think our banking system is? I heard some people are having accounts closed by their banks. Really? Oh, Alina Haba. Yeah, $15 is, oh, I know. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll look at that one. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see. All right, let me get in here. I'm looking at the comments, getting sidetracked. Okay, all right. Well, the banking system, I think for now is still okay. I haven't heard anything like that, but that doesn't mean it's not happening. All right, let's look at it. I'm gonna grab. We'll use the my March rainbow card tarot. It's got these are the ones with the little leprechauns on them. His March. It's exhausting. I can't even believe there's so much stuff that they're breaking, and it's just terrifying. So I'm just can't believe it. I just can't believe it. All right. I just can't. Like, what country are we living in? What's going on? All right, let's see. How solid is the banking system? I think it's still okay. I know that they're messing with the SEC, the FDIC. I used to know someone who worked at FDIC in the 90s. I think he quit, though, to do something else. But all right. What is this? The Lovers? I think it's the Lovers. Okay. Yeah. The Sun. Yeah, it's a different deck, so I'm not used to to make sure I can see. Yeah, this is weird with this deck is weird with this background. Sorry, guys. Okay. All right. Yeah. So I do think that it's going to be pretty secure. And you have to think about this too, because we've got these, I hate to say the word, the oligarchs, the guys with the money. They want their money to be safe, right? But we also don't need Trump going and stealing the gold from Fort Knox, because that kind of, I think, well, at least I don't know if it's still true, but it's like the gold is sort of like what makes our money. I don't know. I can't remember. I'm wrong. Never mind. Correct me if I'm wrong. I can't remember what that was with the gold and the money. It's anyway. All right. Well, we have the sun. We do have the sun. So it does look like I think it's going to still be in place. And then what's this guy over here? This is that the Knight or the Page? I guess that's the Knight of Cups. All right. The Knight of Cups. Yeah, I think they're pretty. I think to lose the banking system right now, I think that would put everybody's money in jeopardy, like including the guys with all the money. So I feel like they are probably saying that need to keep it, but we don't need them making all the decisions for us now, do we? We don't. We need to not allow that system to happen. But I think where I'm going with this, and I feel like with the Ten of Swords over here, that as I've been talking about this, I've been talking about the oligarchs and stuff. I feel like for them, it's not going to go very well. I feel like for us, it is going to be okay. I have got the Ace of Pentacles here, which is the most successful card, and it's a money card. So, I haven't seen anything like that. I know I will keep my eyes open for that. See, Douglas, I need a sip of water. My throat. Okay. But yeah, I wouldn't pull everything out. Yeah, I think we're still good. There's just, I don't know what they're doing with the SEC, FDIC yet. I am concerned about that. So it doesn't mean that there won't be, but just hold on and take care. I know for me, I've considered getting a fireproof safe. I might have to do that. You don't know. So I'm going to leave this there with that. Yeah. Oh, you did? A second. I see it. All right. I'm just trying to get through them, Rose. Okay. Oh, you did? Okay. And you asked, Will 45 sign an EO to lift sanctions on Russia? Okay. I need a Kleenex. Because I sniffled. Oh, excuse me. I sniffled. I don't like to do that. Not on camera. There's this other dude's channel I was watching, and he burps all the time in his videos. First, I was like, is that burp or what is that? But he does it all the time. But I don't want to be like sniffling or anything. Come on. All right. Let's see. Will he sign an EO to lift sanctions on Russia? I don't know if an EO. Oh, that was one question. Oh, you reposted it. Hey, T-Lin. Swiss bank accounts were still a thing. Oh, yeah, they are. Well, now money. Okay. All right, hold on a minute. I'm seeing comments here based on that. Oh, wait a minute. It was this one. Yeah, money laundering can happen and not be. Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of nefarious stuff that's going to be going on. And then Corey mentioned Swiss bank accounts. Yeah, probably. Yeah, but I wouldn't give up just yet. And I don't know. A lot of these people that have these companies probably can't pay their employees through a Swiss bank account either. So they're going to have money somewhere. So I don't know. I'm not ready to give up yet. No, you didn't miss much, Rose. Rose blue. All right. All right, let me get in here. Where was I? All right, we were on this question. All right. See, I'm already 36 minutes in, and I don't know if I'm going to get to everything. All right. Will he sign an EO? I don't know if that has to go through the legislative branch or not. Yeah, with this deck. All right, let's see. Oh, all right, let's see. I need to pick up speed here. I'm out of practice. All right, let's see. If he does, will it be blocked? Okay. All right. Oh, a Homan. I'll get to that. I saw it. I've already got it started. All right, let's see. Will he sign? I'm going to pull 3 just because I need to get the show on the road. I'm going too slowly. Ooh. They're all reversed, so I'm going to turn them around. Okay. Well, pretty much what I'm seeing is, well, he's already making enough noise. I know he is bypassing Congress. Yeah, a lot of things he's doing with the EOs are illegal, and it's coming down. And even some of the Republicans are complaining about it. Thank God. So, but yeah, he's got so many other things coming in. But I think if he were to do that, there would be pushback. And you see the tower here? I feel like it's going to fall. Hi, Leanna. I feel like he's going to get in big trouble if he tries to do that. Nobody's really going to be interested in taking those sanctions off, or he will get pushback if he tries to do it. So I know he's doing everything he's not supposed to be doing. So it's like everything the way it's supposed to work, oops, is not how it's working. Nothing is the way it's supposed to be. And I don't know, there's loss or defeat and a win. A win for us, defeat for him if he tries to do it. And it's just him making more noise that he doesn't need to make. We don't need to have these problems. But I mean, he might try. I wouldn't put it past him, Rose Blue. I wouldn't put it past him. All right, let me switch. I wouldn't put it past him. Oh, you know what I was going to do? I need to do pendulum. All right, let me ask that in this. Oh, hello, 21 people watching. Thank you, everybody. Please like and subscribe. I'm Medium Sheilah, formerly Inquisitive Tarot. I'm also found on Blue Skies as Quiet Tides. Same thing there. So I did put my link up there. I've got about 3.8K people on my Blue Skies. So help me build up back here. Okay, let's see. Will Trump, Frump, I don't like saying his name. Will he sign an EO to lift the sanctions? Yes or no? All right. Yes or no? Tell me the truth, only the truth, not what I want to hear. Oh, you know what? I have that he is going to try. Okay, he may try to do it. Why not? He does one for everything else. I mean, whatever. So, all right. For the cash RBC. Oh, yeah. All right, let me get to the next question. Oh, will it be blocked? I think it will. I think they'll try to block it anyway. I think they will. We're already pariahs now after that performance this last week. Oh, don't even get me started. Okay. Speaking of which, I haven't covered that yet. I want to get in there. Let's look at this. I need to look at the ambush. I haven't read on this, and I need to look at the ambush and the fallout from this. I mean, I don't know. Oh my God. Like I said earlier, I couldn't even watch it the whole way through. I ended up screaming at the TV set. And I was like, I can't do it. I was just like, I have to change the channel. I can't look at this. I'm going to go through the television in 5 seconds, and strangle Vance. So, but it was awful. And is the worst thing I've ever seen. And we are now a global pariah. Yep, that's us. All right, let's look at this. All right, let me get the cards. All right, the ambush, which was beyond belief. No. So I want to know. I don't know. What should we ask about that roughly? Like, I'm thinking, what outcome did they really have? I mean, did Trump really think he was going to get the minerals? I mean, because they blew that out of the water completely. So why would you ambush him and then think that he was going to let you have their minerals? It's like, what was the real point to that? Was it just to make Putin feel good? Yeah, you guys were yelling too. Yeah, he needs to resign. It was the most, exactly. I couldn't watch it through either, Sharon. All right. I want to just see. And I think I know what it was about. And, I've been watching the news and everyone's talking about what they think they were up to. And it definitely seemed like it was on purpose. It's just made me sick. Ridiculous. I mean, who does that to an ally? And why would you do it in public unless you were trying to be, all right. No, this one's supposed to be this way. Okay. Well, we've got the heartbreak in here. All right. I mean, I can see right here, they already stalled the talks. I mean, it was like they didn't want to come to an agreement. Yes, I know he does. You're right, Leanna. He does not need to apologize. I don't want to see that. I don't want him to step down either. He needs to stay. We need Zelensky to stay where he is. He's a hero. Has my utmost respect. He's democracy. All right, page 1's over here. So they were sending a message. They were definitely sending a message. Maybe across the pond to guess who? Not England. The other side of the pond. A different pond, the one towards Russia. So they were feeling, to me, this is my, what's the card? When you're like losing your self, what's the word? Self-confidence. Okay. So they're feeling very confident about what it was that they were trying to do to Zelensky. Like they wanted the whole world to see, like, see, we are the ones, we're the strong ones. We're going to be just like Putin. And there goes the heartbreak. And it's a big heartbreak for our nation as well as all of our allies. And that was absolutely heartbreaking. This couldn't be more fitting. But they've stalled everything. They've stopped it. Even though it's about money, but nobody's going to be talking. It's just utter stupidity. The stupidest thing I've ever seen. Yeah, it was political theater for Putin. Yeah, I know. I think so. Yeah, he is trying to break us. Yep. Thievery. Drunkenness on power. And trying to play to the base and play. Yeah, it is. It's playing to the base and playing to Putin. And to me, this is an ace, even though it's cups, but it's giving me drunk on power vibes, even though the cups are usually a much happier suit. But in this reading, it's a lot of drunk on power and thievery. And it's just, yeah. Yeah, again, it's the game. For me, as I start reading for this administration, I'm getting this card a lot. It's the haves and the have-nots. And it is, yeah, high on his own supply. So it is very like the game is that. And they're just trying to be like just bullies. I don't know how else to put it. But I mean, this is just absolute nonsense. High on his own supply. Oh yeah. Yes. Yep. It's just devastating. All of this. Okay. I don't know. Do you guys have anything you want me to look at for that before I move on to anything else? Yes. Thank you, Sharon. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Help me get back again. Yeah, I deleted everything. I was like, oh no, I'm going to get rid of my YouTube. So I deleted it, but we're starting up again. So, all right. All right. I'm going to pull let's get this banner off. Okay. Nobody is asking more. All right. I do have questions on Putin and other things. Let me go back to your questions. I can pull this off. Oh, yeah. Oh, that wasn't a question. Yes, I did see. Oh, he bailed. Did he? I have to look into that one further. I did see something about that, but I don't know about with taxpayer money. So I'm not sure I can read on that one right now. So I'll hold on to that question and look into it. Okay. Rose Blue is asking, Homan, border czars going to Boston. Will ICE cars end up at the harbor? They were set on fire in LA. Oh, man. That whole thing's a hot mess, too. Let's see who's in here first. I wanted to see I've got some people coming in. Yep. It was the most despicable thing. Okay. By Pegasus. Okay. Let's see. Leona's here. It's 45 trying to break the bank. So grab that one. It's like, I think I'm going to be here for just an hour, but I don't know. We'll see. I'll try to answer your questions. Really bad political theater. Yes, it was. It was very bad. And yes, high on his own supply. Don't blame me for deleting. Well, I had to. I was saying stuff like jail. So it was like, nope. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty laughing gleefully when he has dancing. Okay. All right. Let's get back to the questions. Okay. Rose Blue Homan question. Okay. I don't know. Let's take a look at it. Let's see what we got. I'm going to use the chubby buns because we're getting into East's time, even though it's not happening. Let's see what the bunnies have to say about ICE. Well, you know that they're not picking up as many people as they claim. And everybody that they took to Gitmo, they removed from Gitmo. It was just a photo op. So that was a lot of waste of taxpayer money right there, guys. You know how expensive it is to take those planes. Wow. Wow. And more wow. Yes. Schoolyard bullies. All right. Ouch. Oh, my hair's stuck in my glasses. All right. I'm trying to curl my hair a different way. So it's all over the place. All right. All right. Well, the ICE cars end up in the harbor. Probably not. I don't know that they're going to do it. They kind of mess up their harbor with gasoline and all that stuff in there, but I get what you're saying. Will anything happen to it? I'm sure that there will be some protests. I don't know. I think they took them out because I read that I don't know if that's true though. In this day and age, I probably did check that over again. Okay, this is interesting. And boy, this is crooked. It means my camera's not straight. Okay. Wow. Well, we got Temperance, King of Swords, the Devil. Yep. Two of Cups and Strength. Well, I mean, they're trying to say that they've picked up all these people. I mean, they may be going to Boston. Oh, Homan is going to Boston. Well, it doesn't mean he's going to take cars with him. He may be going. See, all right, hold on a second. Let me get in here for a minute. Just because, like, one of the top people are going, so he may not be bringing all these other people with them. So I think that's where I'm going with this. More than likely, no. It's that other goofball, crazy person. Not goofball. That's too nice. Crazy person. Gnome, who's like dressing up all the time like, ice and, her cosplaying or whatever the hell she's doing, trying to pretend she's an ice agent. But no, I don't know that they would go with him. But let's read on this anyway. Let's see if he's going to have the blowback. All right, let me get in here. All right, so Temperance. Yeah, so it's like they just want to keep their lies and despicableness going. And that's what they do. They just lie to us about everything. So just know that half what they're telling you isn't true anyway. So I just discard. I'm like, okay, whatever you said, except for when they start telling you the bad things that they're going to do, because they're probably going to do those. So just do that. Know that. All right. So again, they want to show strength and power here with the King of Swords. They're going to just be like the / people, even about, immigration and things like that. How they want to, do their awful stuff that they're doing. And we have the Devil. So for real. So we have the Devil in here, and everything they're doing is evil. The people of Boston probably don't really want this either. So, I mean, this is the kind of stuff that's happening, in that, yeah, she can go swim. But with Two of Cups, I mean, this is sort of like where an alliance is being formed, though. But I don't really know. I'm not sure where Boston sits with that. But they might, I feel like they may be pushing back with the Strength card over here. Like it doesn't feel like Boston's down with all this. It's kind of like it. So what is he going to do? Is he supposed to go up there and try to take people out? Is that what he's doing? Or is he going up to talk to someone, Rose Blue? Because I have Justice, the Hierophant. My goodness, these cards. And Four of Cups. So I'm getting, it does feel like they're probably going to push back a little bit outside of, haven't heard it. See, Leanna's saying she hasn't heard anything about that. I feel Justice here in Hierophant, the government. And then again, people not interested in dealing with that. Yeah, they do know how to throw a tea party. Yep. Okay, good. They gather and support immigrants removed, like in Chicago. So that's showing up here in the cards with Justice, the Hierophant, the government. The states and the cities, governments can push back, and they're not interested in playing along that way. Right, stop. That's my alarm to stop, but I'm going to ignore it. So I knew that was going to happen. I thought I turned that down too. It wasn't supposed to be noisy. All right. I don't think that it's going to go down very well in Boston from what I have. So that I've been on for, actually I haven't been on an hour. Only 54 minutes. So it's not a full hour. So what are you guys saying? Yep. Boston knows how to throw a tea party. And Massachusetts protects people. Yeah, they're good. They care about people. He did this in Chicago, removed it. Yes, I know. They've been doing stuff around here too, which isn't good. But I don't know. It's just all not happy. Okay. It's all bad. All right. I'm gonna get someone else's question here. All right, that one's not a question. All right. T. Lynn's asking, is 45 trying to break US so badly to hand us to putts? Makes no sense to break our institutions to the point of non-functioning if he really wanted a power grab. Yeah, I'm struggling with this question because what he's doing is he's trying to get rid of all the feds, but they're the ones who know how to oil the gears and make things work and know how the systems work. And you kick everybody out. And then you have all these like computer systems that nobody can get into. You get rid of the contractors. You don't have admins anymore. Nobody to fix the systems when they, I mean, we're talking government waste beyond the pale. You do not know. This is worse than a government shutdown, because in a government shutdown, you have the same people come back and turn everything back on. Now they're getting rid of all the people who know how to turn it back on, know how to fix it, know the code, know how to, have all the change requests, because you can't change something in a system without logging it. They changed this years ago, back in like 2000s, like around, about 2000. The change stuff started, at least where I worked, where you had to log every change in the system, that you just couldn't go in and make changes. So, and the government is run on computers. Basically, without the IT departments, there is no government. So I'm not kidding. So I don't know what they're doing, because everything's run on computer. So I don't know. Just about everything except for the medical. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm afraid to answer this question, because I feel like part of me feels like yes, he is, but it's just blowing my mind. It's so hard for me, knowing what I know about how the government is run and how everything is protected, and and I was in IT, so I'm just like, it's mind-boggling for me right now. It is. So, it's heartbreaking too for me. I can't. Okay. All right. So yeah, that's a tough one. I got 2 of those. All right. Let me see. Yeah, the 15 boxes were returned. Yes, I saw that. All right. Here's my take on this. I don't even think he knows what was in any of those boxes or really cared about it. I think he just wants them back because he was made to give them back to them. So he just wants it back to have it back. That's it. I don't think he cares what's in it. He wants them back. And that's why. That's it. It's not complicated. He's not complicated. He's just dumpy. So, yeah, I know enough about it to know that there were, which is why the whole OPM thing freaked me out, was that they went in and installed a server, etc., to the existing setup in there. And that is an actual nightmare. And I was really hoping, and I still won't know the answer to it now because I retired. I won't know now. But I was really hoping that my agency went out and backed up all the data in the special place where they are. And I hope that they backed up all the data that they could back up in case stuff was broken. If they were watching, I really hope that they did. And I don't know that I'll ever know that answer. Hopefully, maybe someday when all this stuff is cleared up, we'll hear about the heroic things that people did to save the information of for the American people. So, because I know where I worked, that everybody deeply cared about the job and what we were doing and the mission. And, during the pandemic, we were very important. And that's why I could not read on the vaccines back then. I was like, nope, I can't step in that. But no, but I mean, seriously. So, all the stuff that you're hearing is false. The negative stuff, it is not true. And people's lives are being turned upside down. And I'm very, very deeply worried for everyone. I left a lot of people behind and I don't know if they're okay. And part of me is terrified to ask because I know that they've got enough stress, and then to have to explain it to me, I don't know. So I'm kind of letting people be. They know how to reach me if they want to. But yeah, it's just really hard. I can't. I'm worried about everyone. Yeah. Thank you. Well, I wasn't let go. I retired. I was like, I'm going on my terms. I'm out of here. I saw what was coming. And it was funny because my mom was like, you can't retire. I was like, yes, I can. I have all my time in. I'm eligible to retire today. Like that day I press the button, I can go. So, but I knew, and she told me this weekend, she said, well, you called it. And I said, I remember what he tried to do in 2020. There was some crazy stuff at the end. And I was just like, oh my God, they were trying to do some illegal shit. And I wasn't having any of it, but I couldn't retire back then. So I had to stay. But this time I didn't have to. And I have here to fight for everyone. And I'm here for the resistance. I'm out, and I'm out of there, and I'm a civilian, and it's, I want to do what I can. So, and I stand in solidarity with Ukraine and with Canada and Greenland and anyone else he's targeting. So, and other Americans so that don't want this. And we have to fight back in whatever way we can. So, but just make sure that you guys get out there yourselves. And I love that there's protests against Tesla everywhere. I would never own one. They are the ugliest cars I've ever seen. I hate them. They don't even have like a, oh, I'm not all the way, Leanna. They're still processing me. I'm still waiting. I've been going back and forth from time to time with other forums and things, but I'm getting there. We'll be done. But I'm out. I can't be fired. I left. So pick a finger to them. Viva la resistance. Yes. So yeah. So we still need to be the resistance out here, you guys. We all need to fight back in our ways, legally, peacefully, all that kind of stuff. We want to do it right, but keep calling people. And yeah, quarter. Yep. Oh, that's right. That's right. This was great. I saw that. And the probationary employees that got fired, it was illegal. It's unprecedented. You still can't just fire them without cause. And I'm serious. Some people hadn't even had their performance appraisals yet. Some people just started. I saw one guy on YouTube said he started in January and got tossed. It's just awful. Who's going to come work there anymore because of this? And it's terrible. The brain drain's happening. People are retiring like me. And, some mid-levels are going to take early. And then the new people so I did like what Mark Cuban said about 18F. They're the ones that started the login.gov, and which I also use to get into Social Security and other accounts I have. And they set that up. I forget when that was. I think Obama put that together. And so he fired them. But Mark Cuban said, everybody ought to get together and form a company, because once they break everything, they're going to need to hire you to fix it. And he said he'd put money in. And I was coming up with another idea I was trying to get at before, and that I'd love to see the FBI agents, the CIA agents, and other feds who've been tossed out unceremoniously get together themselves and form an organization. Now, I'm not talking about retirement and stuff like that. We're not getting into that stuff. Hey, Jeff, I was talking about forming another org that can, help to also fight back against all of this. So they know they know a lot of stuff. And, they would be good for them to get together. I put that out there on my Blue Skies, but nobody really responded to it. But I was littler back then. I have a bigger Blue Skies than I do here. So, um, but I just we all just need to come up with the ideas, and maybe somebody will get into find something, and but we all have to. I'm not willing to give up on America. I don't believe we're going to lose it. Yes, it is scary. We can't lose it. I refuse. I'm not doing it. And I know I couldn't work for the dictator, so this time it was not going to happen. I'm glad I retired and got out of there, because no. Yeah, we have to. Well, yeah, the retired thing, but that's a different thing when I'm talking about Rose Blue. I'm not talking about a retired association. I'm talking about people working on in some way to help the United States of America. It's like I was thinking like an actual organization, like where they would be working to, help push back against all of this stuff that's happening. But again, that might be very difficult for them. I don't know that they could do that. There's so much going on, so much bad stuff happening, but you never know. Maybe they're already doing something, I just believe that the feds, the people, I just don't believe that we're all just gonna just let it happen. It's not gonna we all have an oath to the Constitution. Yes, I'm no longer a Fed. Want to say, in case anybody's out there, I'm not breaking any Hatch Acts. I am not working for the government anymore. I've been out for a month. So permanently, I'm never going back. No thanks. But, we are, we all just have to do our best. We're going to hold the republic, the democracy. It is both. It can be. I've been hearing a lot of talk about that, and that's true. It is both a republic and a democracy. And we want it. We want to keep it. It's for the people, by the people, for the people. And we want our allies, and we want to be friends with Europe, and we want to help each other, and we need to stay in NATO and with the UN, and all this crazy stuff they're talking about is a no. So, oh my God, what is even going on? Yeah. I hope so too, Leanna. Yeah, it's going to get darker. Yes. And that's what I'm getting at is I just don't think that we're all just going to let it go, because I would be willing if somebody did come up with an organization like that. Like, I live near DC. I seriously, I'll work. I'll even work for free. So I'm retired. I'm not going to need, but seriously, anything for the country, because right now what I see is not my country happening. And I wasn't going to work for that. I wasn't going to work for him. In a way, my retirement was an act of defiance as well. I wasn't going to do it. So I came out here to talk and to help and to fight back. And I tried to do that in a more subtle fashion before, but it's different now. So, no dictators, never. And no felon Musk. So we're not doing it. Yes. Oh, thank you, C. Douglas. I appreciate it. Yes. It is ludicrous. But I just say hold on to your seats, everybody. I think, yes, it's gonna get a little bit crazy. Oh, quiet tides. I haven't changed it yet to this yet, but I kind of like that one. I was trying to be quiet when I first got on, and my old name was stolen by somebody else. So I had to use it. But yeah, I have the same icon. You'll see this guy, this guy. You'll know it's me. And my YouTube link is in my description there too. So I decided to put it in there. So yes. Under code red. I don't know what code red is. Rose blue. I'm not sure what that means. unless you're talking about Homeland Security. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't work at DHS, so I don't really know what they will do. So, all right, folks, I've got to get going. I may record a video with the reading. I'm going to try to put up some little readings and stuff again. I was going to do that. What did you say? Okay. Anyway, but oh, you're talking about, see, I'm so out of practice. You were just talking to everybody in there. Okay. All right. Well, anyway, I got to get going. So, but I might put up some little videos and record them with readings, and then I can be a little bit less. I have to get, oh, thank you, Joseph Winnie, and welcome. So, welcome to all my new subscribers. Yes, because I'm restarting my channel. This is a brand new restart. Medium, Sheilah, Inquisitive Tarot, whatever. So I may get some new faces in here. So I hope so. Welcome. And if you found me from Blue Sky, welcome to here too. So yes, it's good to have everyone. All right. I'll see you guys, and I will be back soon. So we'll see you. Have a great day and stay frosty. Or why am I saying that? Try to smile. Bring up your mood when we're feeling down. You feel better when you smile. But anyway, I'll see you guys.